Okay, here's the Super73 S2 and the Ariel Rider X-Class. This is not the 52 volt, or it would say it on the frame, but just a quick overview. If you're considering buying one of these two bikes, I mean, I love my Super73, but at the same time, you save so much money buying the Ariel Rider, and you get everything pretty much the same. You've got disc brakes, hydraulic, front and back. And guess what? You've got the same exact brakes, front and back, on the Ariel Rider. So, no justification for the extra money there. The headlight's been pretty awesome. I personally like the headlight on the Super73 better than this one, not because of the functionality of it, but I just happen to like the look. A little halo ring on there really does it for me. Maybe not for you, but in my opinion, I like it. Super73, pretty nice display. It's also pretty nice display. The only thing that I don't like on the Ariel Rider is the 3 bars as far as your battery power, and it's got a circle on the Super73. Let me turn it on, maybe. Turn it on. Let's see. I don't know if hopefully you can see that. There's a little ring there. And on that, you see how you got the battery up there. Same thing, they both do the same job. So, like I said, it's just a matter of preference. What else is there? Oh yeah, for spending more money on this bike, if you want, you could spend more money and you could upgrade 2 extra gears, or you could simply buy the Ariel Rider, which comes equipped already with 7 gears. Total difference, but either way, both bikes get you where you have to go. Something that I figure I have to point out is definitely the twist throttle. Throttle on this one, and you have a thumb throttle on this one. They both work great. This is your battery on the Super73. Here's your battery on the Ariel Rider. They both have the stickers which allow you to use them on bicycle trails. I do happen to like the tires on mine better, only for the style. Feel a little bit more like a motorcycle. These handle a little bit more like a bicycle, but they've both been pretty good. I got one flat on each bike, so they've been all right. Ariel Rider, you have rear suspension. Pretty nice design, and it is adjustable. Check out the suspension on this bike. That's right, for 2,600 bucks you don't get suspension. I happen to like a rigid rear, so I'm not complaining about it, just letting you know. For $1,000 less, if you do want the suspension, you can get it on this bike. Both have these kickstands. I think the Ariel Rider one is a little bit more stout. And I also happen to like the crank on the Ariel Rider. A little bit nicer. These are kind of short. And pretty much nothing different on these bikes, other than the fact that you spend a lot more money on this one. Front shocks, that bad. And mine may or may not transform. Robot's out. Hey baby,
Yeah.
with these bikes side by side, what do you like about yours more than mine? Or,
Style-wise?
oh, what do you like more or less? Tell me. Just a different opinion.
Well, I know that height-wise, yours is a better height because I'm a female and I'm 5'6" or 5'7", and it
So
would
you
be
think
nice
it's a
if
little
mine was an
shorter?
inch or two shorter. So it's great for folks who are, I would say, like 5'8" and above, which is great. But you just get more women riding them probably if you were an inch or two shorter like yours is. I mean, they're just different. I like them both style-wise. The frame is just a different shape. The battery packs are in different spots.
You saved $1,000.
I saved $1,000.
At the least.
Yep, because the hubs, the motors are essentially the same, and
Yours
I beat
goes
you,
faster
and you beat
uphill.
me when we
I think
went,
yours
like
goes
in the
faster
long run.
uphill.
So it's like the same. You know, there's no benefit, I think, motor-wise.
Yeah.
And they've got the same kind of brakes, and mine has more shifting, which I like because I like to use it bike-wise. Like when we came onto our little gravel road, I turned off the motor assist completely, so I was just pedaling. I won't just pedal uphill because it's a heavy-ass bike. To go
Yeah,
uphill.
but I can't pedal uphill at all on
Yeah,
mine.
but I like my 7 gears. It matters for me because I like to pedal it. I like the bicycle actual feeling.
No, yours is a lot better actual bicycle.
Yeah, as far as using a bicycle,
Yeah,
I
this
think mine
one's
has some better
definitely
functions about it.
not easy to ride as just a normal bicycle.
Yeah.
I guess the only other thing is my suspension is adjustable, and I could add air and pressure where yours it's not adjustable in the front, but
Yeah.
makes up for it with the rear. So
Yeah.
do you
I
wish
like
you had the
the-
longer seat? Or
Hell no, because I want to be able to attach storage here.
right.
I don't want, I don't need nobody else on my bike, that's for sure. So the seat's great. Maybe that's how they could fix it, is offer a lower profile seat, because that you could take an inch or two off the height that way without changing the frame or anything.
Yeah, it's a little puffy, but it's comfortable.
Oh, it's totally comfortable.
Yeah.
And at the same time, because I like the bicycle feel of it, I prefer higher distance between the seat and the pedals.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm used to like mountain biking or 10 speed, so I'm used to the idea that your legs stretch almost completely, like with very little bend when you pedal. So it's just a different style bike riding because of that. I've got a lot of bend in the knees when the pedals are fully down and extended, you know? So to me it feels weird, but I know it has to be that way on a bicycle like this.
I mean, I think overall you got the better deal out of it, and
Definitely the better deal.
if anybody was looking for one, I would suggest that they definitely go with the Ariel rider for the money. Oh,
Yeah, $1,000 is $1,000 fucking bucks.
yeah.
Pardon my language.
You don't get Bakersfield Intuition skate shop stickers on yours though. So
And mine, there's no hint of it being a transformer, whereas yours sure might be.
that's correct. Mine may or may not transform into an Autobot. Well,
I mean, your headlight's really good looking.
that's what I say. They both work just as good, but I like mine better.
Yeah. Style-wise, yours gets a couple of points for that. I think for the frame shape, I like that.
So overall, if you want to get some style, you go with the Super73. I still think the Ariel rider's stylish too. It's got that cafe racer style to it. So if you want to save $1,000 and get everything plus more than you would get on the Super73, I would go with the Ariel rider.
Yeah, and if I was going to spend $2,500, I'd get the Ariel rider, that dual motor front and rear.
D-Class.
The D-Class.
D-Class is pretty badass.
The off-road one. If I was going to spend Super 73 money, I would definitely still get an Ariel.
Yeah.
2 fucking motors? Come on.
Well, hopefully people find this helpful. I'm going to drink my beer. Here's a special part of the video where I'm gonna share all my mods. Here's the mod that I put on. This is a Traxxas mod. It adds like 10 extra foot-pounds of Newton torque. And then there's a transformer mod here, which actually makes a transformer into Optimus Prime. This GoPro mod right here, this mod adds like another 10 Newton-pounds of torque. And the Bakersfield Intuition Skate Shop adds like another 50. Another whole 50 pounds of torque. Mod your bike! Oh man, I almost forgot about these cool mods. Look at this NASA mod. It makes it fly into outer space. Also got this super mod for the spokes, which is more aerodynamic. And the most important mod of all, pedals modded.